Hi everyone, welcome back to Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. I'm your craft host Fam, and I am coming to you today to do a quick little flip through of Echo Park's That's My Boy by Lori Whitlock. I am not that familiar with Echo Park Paper Company, but this is a paper pack that I picked up recently on my latest haul from Hobby Lobby. And I think it was during the time where everything was 50% off. I also picked up the baby girl kit probably a few days beforehand. It has lots of little elements for a boy. I like that it incorporates a little bit of gaming. I love the colors. They're muted tones, so it's not primary red, blue, yellow, green. It's navy and a lighter blue, like a faded blue, orange color for the basketball, grays, and like in browns. And so let's just go ahead and hop right in and see all of the different paper and elements that they give us. Okay. All right, so first let me point out the front page. Now, they have elements on here that you can use. You can cut that apart and use these as strips in your scrapbooking. Turn it upside down. Okay, so you have different elements there. There's also some pieces you can fussy cut and use. Okay, and then here it shows you all of what's included. So remember, if you do pick this up, to keep that sheet and use it in your projects. And it also has at the bottom of the page some little different design elements that you can still use. So I'll just do some of the pages first. This looks like a football stadium and football plays. Yes, that's definitely cute. And then on the flip side of that is vintage airplanes. Love it. Excuse me. I'm coming down with a cold. Well, I'm just recovering. And then you have some sports tickets. Let's see. Town concert. Looks like a baggage ticket. Suitcase tag. Let's see. Drive-in, bowling. I love you can cut these apart, or you can use the sheet as is. On the flip side is game buttons. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely going to be able to use that for my son. Love it. And then this looks like a bit of almost like a robot, gamer pattern. Not that I'm a gaming expert. And then this side is orange with diamonds and circles. Really cute. And I love this. This is a nice color palette for a boy's room. Now you have craft. That color is craft. Then you have yellow, navy, that red, which is more of a it's a deep red, green, teal, and like a lighter color khaki. And it's not white. It's more like antique white or vintage white. On the flip side, more of that geometric patterns. That's what it is, geometric. Some polka dots. And on the flip side of that, a nice, that'll make you dizzy if you look too close. On here you have numbers and written out number symbols, ampersands, asterisks, stars, percentages. It's an addition page. It's math. And then some bold stripes. Love it, love it. And here we go. The gamer pattern. Love it. Absolutely love it. And because I'm a boy mom, these are the things that excite me, because if you have girls, you can basically walk into a garage sale. I mean, you can walk into a grocery store and find stuff for your daughter. For boys, it's like you can scour the earth, and at Christmas time, you may come back with one or two things that are fitting for them and they might like. You got rocket ships. In the background is like a craft color. stars. This is a really good pattern. I'm gonna have to take a look at more of what they offer because a lot of brands don't carry. Okay, so this is like you can use this as a kind of like it's like a journal. What do they call it? Like a log book. But a lot of the brands, they don't have an extensive line for boys, so it makes it really difficult to, you know, create things for your kids. If you have boys, you know, it kind of makes it the thing that you really aren't looking forward to because you're limited in your elements. You can't use a lot of flowers, buttons, and bows, and well, you can use buttons, but that's the extent of it. You can use twine, but you know, with all of that being said, girls have way much more variety than boys. Nice pattern, nice plaid pattern. Is that considered plaid? Yeah, I think so. And on the flip side of that, this is red, but it also has, I don't think you can see it. You can see a little bit of it. It has a very muted, faded pattern to it, which would be good for background. And then you have some cut aparts. Let's see what's on the opposite side. Football, basketball, stars. And on this side, you have the gamer one, some nice journal cards, bike, basketball court, tic-tac-toe, some stripes. This looks like kind of like ties. Does it? No, that's not a tie pattern, but nevertheless more like a flag. Awesome, so very smart boys, handsome, rough and tough, mischief, adventurous. Then you have some ball, different sports. You rock. I really like this, and I'm also not big on, and I like that says hero. I'm not big on primary colors, the straight ones, the Crayola primary colors. That really is not something that I care to dress my son in or have in our home. I like, excuse me, I like raspberry and cranberry for red. I like navy and denim for blue. I like canary and butter for yellow. I just don't like the bright, garish primary colors. I really don't. Okay, and so you have more cut aparts. These are about, let's see, 3 inches by 5. Life is an adventure. More of that football field. Son, so proud of you. Stay tuned. We all know the boys like their TVs. My son, I don't think he knows that you have apps and then you have TV that has episodes, but he calls them episodes, and I dare not correct him. He's too cute. Moving right along. So these make for some really good journal spots too, especially these 3. And back, more like a triangle pattern, kind of like a banner, but not quite. Some strips. You are awesome. Gamer. Boys will be boys, which that term is never used in our home. Boys and girls will be, kids will be kids. That's about the size of that. But he ain't getting away with nothing that I would not allow a girl to get away with, or that I wasn't able to get away with, which really doesn't say much, but nevertheless, I love you just the way you are, and we always want our boys to know that. We want our kids to know that, so I'm going to have a really good time playing with this paper pack. This is a light, like a khaki color, with a vintage white. And then here is the sticker sheet. So you have your alphas, and then you have some much smaller alphas. You have the snapshot sticker, awesome, some arrows, guy stuff, details, growing like a weed. Look at you, rough and tough. And then you have, this is a strip. This is a strip, and this is a strip. I'm really impressed with this paper pack. I mean, this isn't, you know, there's no glitter, there's no glitz to it, but you know, when you're a boy mom, you are not expecting that. You're not looking for it. You are just simply looking for something that you can use to represent your kid. And this here entire paper pack is my son all day long. Between the skateboard, he doesn't ride a skateboard, but he definitely has a scooter, and we go to the skate park, so we spend time there. He doesn't play football, he plays basketball. He doesn't play soccer, but he does play baseball. He loves airplanes and bikes, anything that moves. Rockets. Of course, he loves taking pictures and having fun. And his daddy is his hero. You are my sunshine. Important things to do: eat, sleep, music, video games, movies, hang out, sports, homework, make a mess, chores, one of a kind. And then at the bottom of here, it's almost like the perforated part. You can hear him in the background. The perforated part of a notebook that you can use. And then this is different colors. And then you have the strip of gamer buttons. So, I mean, way to go, Echo Park. I am totally thrilled with this paper pack, and you won't hear this much enthusiasm from me when it comes to paper, but here comes the serious part. Being a boy mom and having only one child and having already have lost a child, I can appreciate preserving memories so much more as a mom. And because we didn't get a chance to do much with our first child, my first child, Billy Olivia, and because she was gone after 2 months. So, you know, when Josh was born, it was very important for me to take as many pictures of him and with him, and to capture all of his little moments as he grew up. And I think I've done a good job of that. Now it's time to kind of put it into a scrapbook and create some little books for our home and for his pawpaw, for his Mima, and so that they can enjoy watching him grow up too. And so if you are a boy mom, please, and you know of any other kids out there that are similar to this, online or at one of the stores, please comment below. Let me know what is your favorite boy paper pack, or which brand or which line, so that I can run and take a look. I'm going to be forever making scrapbook layouts and little albums for him. So, you know, I've got another 11 years till he's off to college, and I plan on making good use of that time. And so I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you were inspired to, whether you have a boy or girl, get those memories laid out into some scrapbook albums, and so that you too can enjoy looking back as time goes on over the years of your little one, or your big one for that matter. With all that being said, until we're back here again on YouTube, please stay encouraged, blessed, creative, and crafting. Bye for now.